Amaya de che mama kwa ba mama tena se e de ba se GHTV so abre ensema abeto ya pono so ya boa no se bofo aso ne so no na ye de eso mu se GHTV o te enka wo Facebook and YouTube www.cghtv.com eso website mi din esi janwa daze abusuafo ansem bi e de him e wa internet highway no so ni na e fa ye Michael Essien ne ho gane kane eye footballer anasa kane no si akan e de ma Ghana Black Stars sanso no kosi akan e wo Chelsea ene ne ho kono ba wo bi man so se ye ka omo aba omo ho bone pa e wo eye football mu a yentimi enyi Michael Essien edi emfemfrem na ebre deputy sheriff edema Accra High Court eye commercial division na dwumbo so me de etoso edumienu e wa afiye mode abeto dwese Michael Essien e japade ne dan akese bi a ewo eye nkranpopuni mantamu no omo embo ho debro no omo nton ka omo nton adan ni na ne so de ka enu ntese wotua ne ka na ne ka ordinary financial banks and as financial institutions I won manga na mu ene banks ahoro ewo Ghana hanom na bre ode omuka enu nti ebraso sese otua sa aka no ede ma omo na nso fofia ntoata ma ne ma mu ayede de ama no te bre wotimi nya sika de bi no de akotua eye sa ne ka okode ye ewo bank no na eno na court akwa asetena de abeto dwese ne dan a ewo Stephen Kwashi eye Crescent East Legon house number 9 and house number 204/205 I know so Trasako phase 2 and Ajengano ni na e won krampopu no mantem ebre mu emfanto nseniani na omo enton dan no na omo ton so de necessary asojafo kobo dan no ho ehia na omo bodan no ho ban se de bejo amambre ne amande kwanso na sambra kwanso no betimi aton dan no na ebre Michael Essien dan no with ne ka ode no obetimi etua na chese dan no se ye ton bia nso de a na chese ebi wo honoma ne dodo a na se ne bo a eda so bedum eye $20 million baako so $30 million eno so ebe piemu ewe internet no eso na nam so ama Black Rasta yi na se Black Rasta yi obi a na oben eye Michael Essien kakra no no so abedinesi pie so de abekasa afasa ensene ebe abeto eye social media no so na no na Black Rasta ehwese Michael Essien nankasa no nyama bi wo hono man na odidi agro papa ye beka na nsem ho na beto dwese Michael Essien papa de abeto dwese Michael Essien ni sika nya chi owo no ontimi enteneni enhwem ne didie mu mpo ayede ne mpo mu ne na yarosabia boss ana esese otua nsam ne bepie mu wa Ghana hanom na ebre yenua bema Black Rasta enso ede ne de abebom CGHTV ebre ya prodia to de amadwuma ko bibia odi hu bibia odi hu dwuma na opese ye bo hu de roye de ma na amansan atem fa bedan ya hweye na ye mbo hu de roye mfa ma mpeni first number say twegu e screen na se no na obefe no ne omu edidi nkuta ho se na be ya marketing team no ba ma wakwanya also ebetimi abeton with that one na business no so etimi akonkan ede ama abusuafo yenkopie mu Black Rasta ne nsem ode abetudwa court order ode abese Michael Essien na dan ahoro ewo nkrampopu ni manta mansion no ebre omo oshin said de bejo ebeton ne etimi ede atua ne ka ode.
It's not a happy story. Followers of football know that this is not a sweet story. Now, Michael Essien is going to have two of his houses situated conspicuously in two very, very opulent areas in Accra. Trasako, phase 2, and East Legon. Anybody who lives in Ghana and knows about Ghana knows that these are places that are huge when it comes to opulence and prestige. Now, my brother, my sister, not in the far distant past, Essien was in the news for all the wrong things. What was it? One, his father had complained to the media that his son was not taking care of him, though he was rich. He also said he was so sick at the time. He was suffering from a foot, or was it a leg that had been amputated or was near amputation? And he even gave access, unfettered asset, my brother, my sister, access to newsmen to even videotape and take photos of his lavatory. Those who don't know what lavatory is, toilet. At the time, he was using KVIP, aka Hwitum. And he felt that by putting that in the media, that would put pressure on his son to do the needful. Well, Essien heard it, and he came to the rescue of his father, who died only a couple of years later. But at least it was a happy ending for the father and son. Now, Essien's reason was very simple. What was the reason? He said that his father did not take care of him, he abandoned him, and so on and so forth. And for that matter, he didn't feel any fatherly or sonly role towards each other. Many will say 2 wrongs don't make a right, and others will say, well, you sow what you reap, depending from where you stand or coming from. My brother, my sister, it is what it is. Now, the second thing about Essien was about his personal relationships. At the time he was dating Nadia Buare, whatever happened, he was shoved aside and a new woman was picked up. I believe it is the new woman after Nadia Buare that he is with right now. Of course, at the time it was all good, rosy and nice, as you read from the story. So much money was there to spread. There was, everything going on good for him. But all of a sudden, we are being told that he's going through hardships. He's going through turbulent times. My brother, my sister, is this true? Yes, it is true. The 2 houses are going to be sold. Why are the 2 houses going to be sold? Because the man is broke. And if the man is broke, why should the 2 houses be sold? Because he owes people. And if he owes people and the people go to court, of course, the court would say, all right, you have these properties here and there. They would have to be sold so that you'll be able to deal with these debts. How much is this man indebted? How big is the money? Now, it's a lesson for all of us. In fact, when you are active in life, you never get to know that, or you never get to realize that a day will come when you will not be able to run the 100-meter race. A time will come when you will be weak. A time will come when you will unreservedly rely on your reserves. I'm sad for Michael Essien, a player of his caliber. He made so much money, more than a lot of his peers. From how he treated his father, he might not be that forgiving, but at the end of the day, pressure forced him to be forgiven. I don't know what to say. Are we learning lessons from this? Are we saving for the bad day ahead? Or we think it's going to be rosy throughout? Why I decided to pick up this story is simple. In recent times, we have seen entertainers who have reached out to the general public to save them from death. A lot of them ended up dying. We all remember, without going too far away, KK Kabobo. He gave us all the entertainment we wanted. We all remember, Mark Jordan Amate. He also passed on just like that. Now, Emmanuel Ama is also bedridden. And of course, he's also calling for help. At the same time, Akpache. We all remember Akpache. My brother, my sister, these were people who were with us in the days. They swam in some good life. They entertained us on the silver screens, including Abeku Greener. I'm talking about Jagapi. All these people right now are depending and relying on the benevolence of funds to be able to make life go around. My brother, if somebody like Essien would fall on bad days like this, think about that. Prince Tego recently had to be dragged to the court where he was forced to vomit some money that he took from people, saying that he was going to give them cars or buy them cars. It never happened. He didn't have the money to pay back. It had to go back to court. And if you check how much money it was, it wasn't so big. But they are not able to afford that now. It means that we need to look at the creative industry better. And again, we need to take very, very good care of our investments if we do not want to go cap in hand in our days of want. I'm sad for Essien, but he has not called out to the general public for obvious reasons. He has always been a quiet man. I'm sure that times like this will remind him of his father, when his father was in need and was crying all over the place for help. When we also go through a little bit of this, we appreciate what it means to say we are hungry.
Product service and bibia wodi mu dwuma no pese obon hu dawro no fa bedan ya so ye na ye mbon hu dawro emfa ma so aran so na wo ye program ya wedding na ye bibia wo ye na so pese ye mfa ye cameras and dey pie mu e wasen so no wo so eno so wo to nsa efren a e beba na ya ba betwa e dey ama esi janwa dazi me de wo esi